Hey everybody, Becky here. Today we are in Mays Landing, New Jersey, and we're here at the old Mays Landing train station. Now, the town of Mays Landing has a lot of history to it, and this is just one of those many spots. So, the brief history of this train station is that it used to run from here to, I believe, somewhere in the Philly area. I'm not quite sure exactly where on that end of things. And then it ran from here at this point on Taylor Avenue into Atlantic City. And my grandmother, in fact, used to stop here and actually go to the steel pier in Atlantic City when she was young, back when it was still in operation. I believe it closed, not sure. I think it was sometime in the 40s or 50s, but I probably do not have my facts straight on that. The big thing about, or the big story about this place, is the famous train crash of 1880. And before I actually tell you about that, I'm going to try and peek in here. Know if we can see anything. Hold up. Nothing. Alright, nothing came out of there and got us. But it's been boarded up now for a while. And it's actually, the Route 50 actually runs right above us. So anyway, the story is that on August 11th, 1880, there were two trains coming back from Atlantic City, and they were overcrowded, and they were I pretty much against regulations. So they, when they were both in this area, and they had just either parked or passed from this area, there was actually a collision with both trains, and it sent them right down this pathway. I'm going to go down there in a minute, but it sent them right down this pathway, and they actually crashed into the Great Egg Harbor River, and there were many casualties. And it said that this area is haunted by some of those people that unfortunately passed away. There are some parts of the train still actually in the river to this day, and I will try to provide links in the description below. But there's actually a whole history page and a documentary that the Hamilton Historical Society has done on this event. So I will try to link that in the description below. So we were just down that way, and we're standing pretty much where those old train tracks used to be. And they're probably still, I believe, in this spot, buried underneath. Some of these train tracks actually were removed that run along towards Atlantic City, and they are actually now a bike path for Atlantic County, but it never came through this far. So down here, and I believe there are actually people fishing, there's actually remnants of the old train track that used to go across the river. So I'm gonna walk down there really quick and show you what's left. As I was walking, I actually spotted an old piece of railroad track. So you can see there's still some remnants of that. It's actually a tree root. But if I see any more, I'll show them as well. So before we actually make it out to those tracks, there's a little spot here where there used to be a dock where you can sit here and do some fishing as well, because this is a popular fishing spot now. I found another piece of train track that's kind of to the side. But if you come up here, you can see there's some people fishing. The town's provided some nice trash and recycle cans for everybody that comes to the area. So if you're coming from Taylor Ave and you're looking to your left, that is actually Route 50 and the Harding Highway that goes towards Estelle Manor. And if you come towards this way, ooh, trash can, you have another view of the old river. It does make for a couple of nice shots. Now I don't know exactly where the trains fell into. I just know that at some point there were people jumping off the train because of the fire that happened, and so they probably were jumping off onto both sides. And like I said, unfortunately, there were quite a few casualties to this at the time. And since this town was a very small town, they were pretty much overrun with all these people and passengers from the Philly area. But that's what is left. Here's another little remnant down here of the old tracks. I'll get one more shot before we head out. So anyway, that was a brief history of the Mays Landing Railroad Station. I'm not too educated on this topic, but I do know about the big train crash of 1880 because they just, like I said, released a documentary about it. So like I said, I will try to provide links in the description so you guys can check that out if you like. But as I also said, Mays Landing is a very historical area. This is just one of the many historical places. So I will be doing maybe other area videos to do with the history of this town. So before I go, I just wanted to give you guys another shot of this station, and hopefully I can do some more videos about the area soon, and maybe some better content. As I'm going through, since this is Taylor Ave, this is the other end of Taylor Ave that's split up because of the old train station. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and hopefully I'll be doing another one soon. Thank you for your support, and as always, have a 5-star day.